Hello, YouTube. I can tell this one's going to give me trouble. I think I overpacked it. Anyway, I want to make a video. I came down here to do a video, and there was some software that needed upgrading to the on this tablet that I'm using. Excuse me. Come on, I have to fill this up again. Obviously, it doesn't want me to smoke this pipe. Okay, forget it. It'll be packed for the next time I come down here. Got myself a Yabo from the one and only Edward Hobbs. It was unexpected. I can smell it through the package. So we're just going to open it up right now and see what's up. Hope you folks all had a happy Christmas and New Year season. There we go. What do we have here? Oh, looks like I got a Christmas card. A bro note, otherwise known as a letter. Huh. It smells almost like a capstan, but I could be mistaken. So we've got Irish Flake, Peterson's Irish Flake, which I don't believe I've ever tried. And, Norman Rockwell Portrait. Well, son of a bitch, I didn't think you could get these anymore. Ironically, I just smoked some of this while waiting for the software to update. And, just so I could work on my... Ooh, some flake. Come on, what is it? Some Bothy flake. And I don't know what this is. Dark Fired Virginia, I believe it is. So thank you very much, Edward. I will send you a thank you note, a proper thank you note in the mail. Did not expect this. He sent me an actual Christmas card besides. So, and hope you had a Merry Christmas too, Edward. And he didn't seal this envelope, so I can use it again. I'm a big letter writer, as you might have heard in other videos, so any chance for me to hoard some more envelopes, or if free postage comes in that it hasn't been canceled, I'm there with my little scissors, cutting them out precisely and using my little glue stick to put them on. Because that's free money right there. And with the price of postage going up the way it does, every little bit helps. Just wanted to say hello down here in my husband's old work room. I guess it's my work room now. Yeah, I had some Norman Rockwell Portrait in my whatever this is. It's got a mirror rim, a mirror lining. I'm gonna have to clean this soon when it cools down. I'm not as meticulous with my pipe smoking as some of you folks. That's because I'm barely out of the dilettante newbie stage. So at least when I smoked that other pipe by myself, at least I got the cadence down right. I don't believe I packed it enough because the smoke didn't last that long. But it's okay. Every bowlful is a learning curve, especially if you don't smoke very often. That's me, although I should start more. Anyway, yeah, New Year's, Christmas, New Year's. I'm in the process of slowly taking my cards down. You know, that clothesline that I have going all around the living room. I'm slowly taking the cards down, keeping some, putting others aside, figuring out what to do. I might even use them as I use some of them as stationery. As I said, I'm a letter writer, so that means I just put a card aside that I can use, the blank side, and just write on that. Because, why throw them out? Recycle them. Gosh. So a 20-minute pipe show with Silvio and Yanez today, which is probably the closest I'm ever going to get to going down to a pipe, to a tobacco shop and sitting in the room and talking with actual people, because that would involve travel and that would involve actual socializing. So, yeah, just to listen to them talk. And by the way, I love, and I keep saying this to them in every video that I'm in, you've got Silvio, who speaks Romanian, and I'm sorry, I forget where Yanez stays and what language he speaks, but they're both of them speaking in the great overlap language, which is English, which I find really amazing and humbling. And they both speak English very, very well. Uh, le seul autre langue que je suis capable de parler, c'est français, and that's because both my parents have Quebecois ancestry. My dad couldn't even speak English when he came to the States, and apparently, since he was a heavy drinker and liked to go to the bars, he wanted to talk football. He watched a lot of football games to learn English, which I guess worked because he learned it well. Of course, towards the end of his life, when he was retired up in Canada, his accent was super thick because, well, he was speaking mostly French up there. I also have a friend of mine, Monsieur Gilles C. He used to do YouTube videos, and but he's up in Quebec as well, Chicoutimi, and he writes to me. We message each other in French, so I'm able to, as he says, garder les oreilles, ooh, I can't even pronounce it, l'oreille, keep the ear, so I can. When you write French and you speak it and read it all the time, it stays in your head. It's a lot fresher. So he writes me in French and I write him back in French. And sometimes when I'm screwed up on the masculine feminine, I'll look it up. But that's not super important, but you kind of want to get it right if you're speaking another person's language, if you can. My sister's getting out of rehab tomorrow. She's going to be going back home. She got pneumonia. She's been either in the hospital or in rehab for about the better part of 3 weeks now, the better part of a month. So she's going home tomorrow. She wants me to visit if she gets there in time. That's really all I have to say. I've been trying to catch up on videos that interest me on the YTPC, and I also watch other videos as well, a lot of booktube videos. Special hi to Richardson Reads, Mark Richardson, who just by sheer coincidence, he smokes a pipe. So, but his expertise is in books, not pipe smoking. Because I asked him what pipe he was smoking, and he was unsure about the shape. But hell, I'm unsure about the shapes, and I've been doing this on and off for about more than 10 years. So, what the hell do I know? Yeah, I had all these grand ideas of going for a walk today, getting some exercise, but I think bringing in some wood covered that, as you can see by my wood shavings. And there's enough kindling up there to tide me over, so I won't have to cut some more logs down here. Yeah, thank you very much again, Edward. I appreciate it. When I get upstairs, take a shower, I'll be putting pen to paper and sending you a thank you. That was most unexpected and most kind of you. I'd also like to thank all the people who've been sending me condolences in the wake of my husband's passing. It's 2 months and some change now, and yeah, I still break out into tears sometimes. There hasn't been a day yet when I haven't turned on the waterworks, and had this moment a couple nights ago. You know, when you're in your bed alone and your brain starts getting all metaphysical, and you're like, am I ever going to see my husband again? And of course, on the surface of it, it's a ridiculous question because, well, no, you're not. Let's take religion out of the equation for a minute. No, other than pictures or recordings, you're not going to see your husband again because he's dead. He's ashes. He's in my living room. In a little part of him is in a little jar that he mixed gravy with, just a little teeny part, and the rest is going to be spread up on Mount Washington when the winter gets better. So no, physically he's a pile of ashes, but as far as his soul, spirits, I don't know. I would like to think so. I keep getting signs from him, or at least I hope there's signs from him. Like when the digital numbers line up, it's like he's checking in on me when I'm not feeling my greatest. It's like he's like, "Hey, it's gonna be okay. Relax." And I hope that's true, because being surrounded by his stuff here in the workroom, I really would like to see him again. Excuse me. Pause.